Oh.
So we did something bad.
Hi. So, yeah, I mean, we mentioned obviously that we were going to do a mukbang. Mukbang?
Mukbang.
That's how it's pronounced, I think. So we mentioned we're going to do that, and we're doing it.
We're doing it.
We're doing it hard.
Let's go over everything that we ordered.
Wait, really quick, I just want to say,
never
like,
mind.
a mukbang for those who don't know. 'Cause
Oh,
some people
yeah.
might not know.
Most people don't.
Like, if you watch Trisha Paytas, she's kind of like the queen of it all. But essentially, I don't even want to say this out loud because it sounds ridiculous, but essentially you just get a shit ton of food that's generally unhealthy, like all of this is, and you just eat it and you talk. So we're going to do that. We're just going to eat all of this. Not all of this. I couldn't physically fit all this.
No human could. So,
But we got a lot, and we just kind of, we didn't know what to get, so we thought, well, let's just get all the things we're craving. So why don't you start?
Yeah, we went to 6 different places. I'm gonna start with the best. We frickin' went to Costco and got an entire pizza.
I love they have one of their big pizzas. We went to Wendy's.
He got Wendy's. I'm not a huge fan.
I love Wendy's, so I was like, I need a Baconator. That sounds amazing.
I'm gonna have a bite, but like, you know.
It's so good. Oh, it's so good.
We stopped at Burger King.
No,
it's
McDonald's.
McDonald's. Well, we also stopped at Burger King.
Yeah.
This is McDonald's. I wanted their fries because obviously we both got their milkshakes.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Milkshake? Why did that sound weird when I said? Is it? Oh, yeah.
I don't
Yours
know.
is melting.
Mine is melting. I need my straw.
We got burgers in here as well. And
okay. Well, so we went to Burger King too, which we got their chicken nuggets. You got a burger. We got some fries. I love the fries. Ooh, I'm gonna eat one. Oh, I love their fries.
Okay, can I just say, I haven't had Burger King since I was 16 years old. It's been 6 years, and I gotta say, this is probably the best way to come back to Burger King.
So we did that, and then I really wanted KFC, and so I thought, well, let's go there. It turns out like KFC is meant for families. So I had to get basically like a family deal. So I got an 8-piece chicken, 4 biscuits, and 2 large mashed potatoes.
And I can't believe you did that.
Honestly,
I really can't believe that.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? You know?
I don't know.
And then for dessert, just because I was at the Wendy's and there was one right next door, I decided to stop at Krispy Kreme, and we got 8 donuts. I was gonna go for the full dozen because she was like, I think it'd be cheaper if you just did a dozen. And I was like, it's probably best that we don't. Because I'm trying to think about this. It's like, there's so much of this food that's gonna be left over.
Keep talking, girl. I'm eating pizza right now.
Yeah, that's the point. That there's gonna be so much food that's like left over, obviously. And I'm trying to like minimize essentially how much that is. Because like, honestly, this is going to be very unhealthy, but that's fine. It's okay. I have a lemon seltzer water. I'm about to take 2 dairy pills because I am highly lactose intolerant, and this all has dairy in it. So, yay, go us.
So, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed. You guys have probably seen some of our videos before. If not, plug them here. But, okay, well, first off, we edit every single one of our videos, especially the ones recently have really been editing, and apparently with these, kind of like the style is to like not edit. So you guys are gonna find out exactly just how much Patrick really talks.
Okay.
It is way more than any human has ever in their life.
I do talk a lot.
A lot. You never leave.
I get it from my dad. My dad was a lawyer for like 20 years. And now he's an author, so it's like I have like talking in my genes. Like, that's where I am. Should I start with pizza too? Should we do different things? No, I want pizza. I want to start with one. Oh,
it's not as warm as I want it. The one thing about going to 6 different fast food places to get food is that by the time you get home, they're all a little cold.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's okay.
I mean, it's really okay.
Okay, so we're gonna put some of this Parmesan on here because, you know, if I'm doing it,
yeah, I did that.
Do it the right way.
Honestly, I think Costco is like some of my favorite pizza.
Costco is my favorite restaurant. You should ask a boy to take you on a date to Costco.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like a really good thing.
Fuck yeah. If anybody wants to take me out on a date, take me to Costco.
Oh my god. I'm like dumping this all.
And that's it.
Oh.
I like how you went before you even finished
I
biting
knew.
through it.
Okay, can I also say that something about fast food specifically makes me like almost hangry. Like driving around with all these, I was hungry because we really liked it. I had like a little bit of soup earlier because I was like,
I had like
so
2
hungry.
pieces of toast.
I was so hungry, but I knew we were gonna be eating all of this, so I was like, okay, kind of starve myself before and then, you know, and then be good. But as I was driving back, I was like, oh my god, the smells were killing me. It took like everything in my being not to just like pull over and eat something.
You know, I hate when you breathe and like if you have a plate like this, all the little peppers just go phew.
Yeah, just make it. I'm kind of expecting this to be a little bit of a mess. Like,
yeah,
it's fine.
Do you want to know something that I learned? Me too. What? I was watching one of, Queen Trisha's videos, and she did one with Jeffree Star. I almost said Patrick Star. And for the first time in her life, she dipped a French fry into a milkshake.
Oh wow, have you done that before?
Oh, honey, I've been doing it for years. I'm gonna take off the lid off of this, and it's just gonna crumble.
Oh.
No, but she had never done one before, and Jeffree introduced it to her, and she didn't like it.
I mean, I get that. Do I have a straw somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the Burger King bag.
I get that it's not for everyone. I definitely got into it because when I was in high school, all the drama kids, we only in my hometown of Lake Zurich, Illinois, we only really had fast food restaurants. We didn't have cool original places. So we'd all go to fast food places, and so when I would leave, I was with the drama department because I was, big and gay, and I was big in the drama department. We would all, after a show or after a rehearsal or whatever, we would go to Wendy's, and that was our turf. Whereas I felt the other places, the sports teams or whatever, would go to McDonald's, and we would go there too sometimes. But I was at risk of seeing jocks there, and I'd be like, let's just go to Wendy's.
I'm so happy to purposely eat unhealthy.
Oh my god.
It's so good. They really make some of the best. I personally think I like Jack in the Box more, their milkshakes, but I will say I love this no matter what.
I'm gonna open up this chicken.
I can't believe we even have that.
I'm so ready. Thankfully we're having friends come over later after, and we're gonna just hoist all this on there. The problem is that in LA people don't eat unhealthy.
No.
Really? People, it's such a stress.
Or they do, but then they what
then they regret it. Then they're
yeah.
oh, I gotta go to the gym now, blah blah blah. I feel that, but also I don't care.
Yeah. It's what I was saying before I interrupt myself I always do. Yeah, that was ferocious.
That was kind of disgusting.
Well, thank you. But it's nice to actually purposefully eat unhealthy, because usually it's oh, I don't want to eat unhealthy, and then you eat unhealthy and you're like, oh, why did I do that? I hate myself. And then you never really allow yourself to eat unhealthy. So it's really nice just to be I'm going to eat unhealthy, and tomorrow I won't,
Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, we're going to do our best, but all of this left over, oh my god.
I want the Burger King. Is that set? Oh my god. They're freaking chicken nuggets.
This is so good, you guys. I've so much of this I haven't had in so long. Obviously, I've had pizza and things, but KFC and Burger King and stuff like this. I don't generally eat like this if I can try not to.
Yeah. I remember that. This is the one thing I remember about Burger King was that they had spicier chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's a very specific flavor.
Oh my god, childhood. That's a childhood. No, what? This is a childhood in a nugget.
Wait, I want to try one.
Okay.
Have you just dipped that in your milkshake?
Have you never done that?
Chicken in a milkshake?
Dip it in mine.
Okay.
Because mine's better. I don't know why. You guys, you're not mad about it, right?
No, but it's not like it really changed my life for the better. Also, I don't even know how they get away with it. Like, I don't know what these are made out of, but these are Burger King. Oh, sorry, I'm choking. Burger King has 10 chicken nuggets for $1. Well, how do you get away with that? I don't even get it.
You don't. They kill you.
Oh my god.
Afterwards.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh my god.
Well, here. Let's do something fun. Tell the audience one thing that they don't know about you. I'm thinking of mine right now, and I'm coming up
Wait,
with
that's
mine.
not fair that you're gonna do that to me first. You can't pose the question and then make me go first.
Yeah, I can.
That's
Hello, this is half my channel. Half my rules apply.
Something that they probably don't know about me. Like, I never know if I've, like, said something
before.
or not.
Yeah, like, that you don't think they know.
Something that you probably don't know is that I did kickboxing throughout, like, a lot of my childhood. Like, I did kickboxing, I don't know how many years, like, probably, like, 5 or 6 years, I don't know. And so, I did kickboxing, and I got my, like, before you get your official black belt, I got my, like, junior black belt, basically. So I tested for it and everything, I got it. So I'm kind of a badass.
Wait, like, I mean, how long ago was that? Like, since you last were in, like, a kickboxing thing?
I mean, I was young. I probably stopped at, like, 11 or 12. No, maybe 13. I don't know.
You had a black belt back then?
Yeah, like, I would, because I would go, I think, twice a week. Which, like, a lot of people...
Sorry, is this one mine?
Yeah. I'm about to eat this Baconator, like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
So anyway, no, but the people ask me, like, how do you have, like, such thick legs or whatever? And, like, I do work them out, like, I do, but it's also because, like, I was...
when have you gone to the gym to work them out?
Okay, literally, I've been going recently.
Recently, not like, you pretend like you've been doing it, like, the last couple months.
So I used to go a lot, and then I stopped.
There you go.
And then I've been going again recently. But yeah, I did kickboxing, so like we would have to do like a lot of like leg workouts and stuff like that in kickboxing because it's literally kickboxing, so you have to use your legs. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, what did I not know about you? This
Wait.
is so fucking good. Holy shit.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, rude. You know what I think of Baconators? I say this every time, but in The Simpsons, you know, like a Krusty Burger, like the ones that Homer eats, that's what I think of, like, I feel like they taste like what a Baconator tastes like. Because they're, like, really thick, and they have a lot of bacon. And
Well,
just,
that has, like, no vegetables in it, though.
Yeah. Neither of the ones in The Simpsons, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What is something they don't know about me? I was a prostitute from the ages of 14 to 22.
Now.
That's how I was able to afford this. No, I don't know. I don't know how. How?
You came up with this.
I know. Stop, don't call me out. Oh, well, this isn't a surprise, but I have like one of the worst memories known to man. I literally think I'm developing short-term memory loss. Can you do that?
I don't know.
Because I feel like I do that. I just had to make sure. Is it still recording? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Sorry, this is embarrassing because I'm not gonna be able to cut that out. But like low key, I'm filming on my phone because we don't have a lens for our camera right now, and I'm worried that it would just like stop filming. And
it's because you Googled it.
Yeah, they said so. Oh God, I have like a lot of indigestion.
You can't do a mukbang because you can't speak through it. Jesus.
Don't call me out. These are so good. Wait, is this the Burger King one? The Burger King burger is so good.
Wait, their French fries are my favorite. I kind of stand Burger
Really?
King. Like, I'm kind of super into Burger King. I normally go to McDonald's, but like, I love their French fries.
I don't agree with
that.
I
think they're so much better than McDonald's.
No!
So much better.
No, I love the greasiness and like how they're just super salty and like they've been soaking in like water for like a month.
These are like just so good because they're like just thick enough, like this perfect consistency to me. Just crispy on the outside. Oh, so much better.
Wink.
Oh.
To all of that.
Oh my god. Good, then I'll mostly eat these myself.
No. Yeah, there you
go.
So like we try to eat healthy generally because we don't want to be fat, but I think today is like the day that we're like, let loose, stop sucking in that gullet. No, the gullet's up here. Stop sucking in that tum-tum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also really funny because like doing this is really interesting that like obviously we're just sitting here and just kind of talking about whatever comes to our mind, which we're kind of like, Austin and I spend all of our time together, like pretty much. Like we don't always, but like generally we're always together because we work together, live together, do YouTube together, yada yada yada. So it's weird that like this is how it would be. We'd just be talking about like nonsense. And it's weird not having like a script to follow, I guess, and just being like, oh hey.
Yeah.
Because we never like have a moment where we have nothing to talk about.
No, we'll have moments where like we'll just like sit there next to each other like on our phones, but it's not because we ran out of things to talk about. It's just because that's like an activity.
Yeah, but yeah, generally we're always together. Except, oh my god, when you left me this weekend, we were okay. I'm sorry, I just have to vent. We were at a party this weekend, and it was our friend's party. It was like a housewarming party. They had moved in a while ago, and so we thought, oh, okay, we're gonna go. And they lived really close to us too. So we go and we're having a great time at the party. We're just hanging out. And I was meeting, like, a friend of mine who's from Portland, I saw him, so I was talking to him, and I was just kind of mingling, and I wasn't paying attention to Austin. And then all of a sudden, I see my friend Gabe, and I'm going like, I was like, oh, like, what's up, or whatever. And he goes like, oh, well, Austin just left. And I was like, what? I'm sorry. And he goes, oh yeah, Austin just went with some boy. And I was like, the dumb bitch did what?
Don't call me out.
And you literally just didn't even tell me you're going, didn't find me. You just said, oh, I'm leaving. Would you like to talk about how you also illegally hopped a fence?
It was not illegal.
It was a fence.
It was a gate.
Even worse!
That was chain closed. Because the hours were over. So here's the story. Here's the sitch. Let me rearrange myself.
Oh, I need mashed potatoes soon.
Oh, girl, those are like some of my favorite mashed potatoes at KFC. Anyway, no, because we were at the party and we're there for about an hour and I was already drunk. I'm not an alcoholic.
Oh my God.
I'm fine. But for some reason, we were just there and I loved that party. I loved everybody there. It was so nice seeing everybody all together. Here I go again, burping up a storm. Do you need more plates? What's wrong?
I'm just figuring out how I want to consume these mashed potatoes.
Oh, because they're kind of like, that's the gravy, huh?
That's the gravy.
That's just the gravy?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So anyway, we're at this party, and then I was messaging one of these. Okay, I was messaging this guy. No, not like that. Okay, shut up. I was messaging this guy who I've never met before, but like we've talked before, and
it's a grinder hookup.
No, I knew his friends and whatever, and he was just like the third roommate I have yet to meet. And anyways,
I need a fork. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story, but I need a fork.
Well, you go get a fork. I'm talking to them.
You keep talking. I'm gonna get a fork.
So, I was messaging him, and he said that first off that he wasn't really invited to the party, which I feel kind of bad about. Like, it's not my job to invite him to someone else's party, but like maybe I should have. Anyways, but then also he. Oh, there I go. I lost my train of thought. This is that short-term memory loss shit.
Use your brain.
Well, that's not working so well.
Oh my god.
Where was I? You guys, this is me every day. I literally can't remember.
Literally him. Like, we can't get to a conversation without him forgetting where he was. Like, there'll be 3 people. This is my favorite that you do. There'll be 3 people. So it's like me, you, and let's say Blake. We'll be sitting there. We'll be talking. Me and Blake will be talking back and forth. And then you'll get so excited to like chime something in. You'll like have it. And you'll go, yeah, that's exactly how I feel about that. I lost my point. Just go on without me. Like, it's so funny.
I need you to understand that the whole point in the conversation, I was so ready to add to it, but then by the time I got there, it left my brain.
Like, you get so excited to add too. Like, you're like ready to like add your point in, and then you do, and we're just like ready for your like valid, you know, your valid point that you'll bring up, and then all of a sudden it just leaves your brain, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we'll keep talking.
Okay, whatever, I remember now. So anyway, he says that he was having a really bad night, like, really bad. So I was like, whatever, like, let me do something spontaneous, and like, you know, like, do you want company? Like, I can come hang out. So it was a 23-minute walk.
I got mashed potato on our rug. Sorry. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I don't really care, it's not my rug. Well, I guess not.
We got this rug for free. We got like all of our stuff for free. I'm sorry, I'm derailing you, but
yeah, you are. You didn't give me a chance to do it.
We got this rug because a friend of ours, my ex-boyfriend's boyfriend, gave it to us. Actually,
that's so kind.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, no, I forgot where I was. No. It was a 25-minute walk. So I kind of ran a little bit, and I was drunk and whatever, and. So there's like this main street, and then there's like this backside street, and my phone told me to take like a left there, and I did, but there's like this like, it was the Guild, the one in North Hollywood. What's it called?
I don't know which one. You just bumped me. Excuse me. You're bumping out the gravy. Stop. I don't know which guild it is.
No, it's one of the. It's like a academy, one of the academies or something, somewhere fancy, and. It told me to go through, so I was going through, and I passed this woman with her dog walking it, and I got to this gate.
The dog was walking the woman. Sorry.
So I got to this gate, and it was chained shut, and like literally, like just right there, I could see the building where I'm trying to go.
Just take a bite of that.
Yeah. So I said, screw this. This woman already saw me walk this way. I'm not turning around and walking by her. So I started to jump the gate, and for some reason. I don't even know how. I think it was on my way down or something. Totally bruised my hand. You can't really tell, but like this big of a bruise on my hand, and then I kept walking.
This is karma. This is karma because you left without telling me.
Oh, you're okay. I told Gabe to tell you.
Yeah, I was still offended.
So anyway, get to this boy's house. This sounds like a hookup. It's not. Yeah, I get there and we literally just play. The Wii U.
What did you
play?
We played,
it wasn't Mario Kart. I know that we played the swords one. The one of my little brother, remember you like the Pikmin one?
Yeah.
The Miitopia thing? I don't know what it is. But anyways, it was like Link, Zelda, and the arrow. Anyway, I'm rambling. Anyway, so we were playing that, and then his roommate and his friend got there, and we all just watched Pitch Perfect. So, sorry for ditching you for something way better.
This is what I deal with. This is what I do.
Oh my god, okay, I'm gonna eat the McDonald's one. Yeah, so I do prefer the Burger King Burger McDouble. No, it's not, I guess it's not a McDouble if it's Burger King. The Burger King double cheeseburger versus the McDouble here. But I do like the fries and milkshakes here more.
I don't know if any of that made any sense. Just so you know.
Well, whatever. Stop up.
Oh my god. Like, I'm already starting to, like, get to my, like, I'm starting to get full.
Yeah, I'm just gonna push myself, though, you know? I think this is not a competition, but I'm definitely gonna eat more than you.
How do you even know if you did? I've already eaten... I've eaten a lot.
I don't know.
So,
what else should we talk about? It's so weird to be on camera and then not try to think of, like, what to do next. Because that's, like, when we're, like, filming our other videos and stuff, it's like, okay, so we're gonna go from this, and then we're gonna jump to this, and we're gonna shoot that, and whatever. But, like, this is, like, a non-stop roller coaster that we're all in for.
Well, it's also tough, too, because, like we've said before, we work for a production company. I actually co-own the production company. So, like, we make, like, different things all the time and have to think about it in like a very like, you know, a filmmaking kind of way. Like, I'm a producer, so I'm constantly thinking of like, you know, what can we add in here, you know, like, what thing can this be, whatever. Oh my god, now I have the indigestion. Ugh.
Oh my god, how does Trish do this?
I don't know.
She
I
does
guess
this,
she
like,
eats
every
way
week.
slower than we do.
Probably.
But anyway, so it's like really rethinking things like that. Whereas this is like, again, we're just sitting here trying not to overthink stuff. Whereas like,
Yeah.
like today I worked on a Kickstarter video that a client of ours wants us to do, and I was like mapping out the points, and you were writing a script for a commercial that we're
You guys,
doing.
I'm writing my first commercial. That's it. No, I am, and it's really exciting because I've never actually really wrote something, and I never really wrote something that like eventually is gonna happen. Like, I'm writing the commercial, and it's gonna be made like next week. So I really have to finish it. Stop.
Bro.
Shut up! I'm trying to talk.
I'm sorry, but that was like grosser than your normal burps. Like that was like violently gross. I'm feeling a little sick.
Ew, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I have another burp inside, and I don't
No,
want to gross it out.
let it go. I mean, I can't let you, you know.
You can't hold me back forever.
Right.
Mom.
There's nothing holding
Just kidding.
me
My
back.
mom loves me very much.
Um,
No, because yeah, we're like making the commercial next week.
well, it's just cool because what are we gonna eat next? It's cool because you started working with us as an editor and just as an editor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've told this story a little bit. I just want a little gravy because I'm gonna eat a biscuit.
Is that the story that you wanted to
Yeah,
tell?
I've told that story a little bit before. No, I've told this story a little bit before, but like when I met Austin, we were doing background on, because we used to do background on like TV shows and movies and stuff.
It's so funny because I have heard you tell that story probably 50 times, and that's not exaggerating because I edit our videos.
Oh my god.
Because I'm an editor, and there's like been 4 videos now where he said that. So every time I watch it and I edit it and everything, I hear that story. And the minute it comes out of your mouth, I just roll my eyes because I'm like, oh, this again.
Sorry that I'm telling them about how we met and how like amazing that is. Just like Jesus.
Yeah.
No, but we were doing background on TV shows and movies. At the time, we were both working on a show called The Thundermans, which was on. Is it still on? I don't know.
I don't know.
It was on Nickelodeon. And like I had done it before, and I was like a featured extra. I had like these like. There's this whole scene where they think that I'm this guy that stole all these laptops because I have these bushy eyebrows that they gave me. It was so ridiculous. Like,
And also the highlight of his life, because again, this is the 50th time he's
Okay.
told this story.
wow. Anyway, so we did that, and we came back, and it was like a prom scene, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it was a prom scene.
Yeah.
We had been both talking to the same guy on set. Like, I had met him, like, separately from Austin.
Mhm.
His name was Alex. And we were talking, and then at some point we, like, were all sitting together, and I think we just kind of, like, hit it off, sort of. You're really quiet.
Yeah, girl.
Well, because Alex kept making fun of you, and then I was, like, sticking up for you.
Oh, what? You make me sound like some kind of victim.
You were
he
kind
was
of a victim.
playfully being like an asshole.
Yeah. No, it's like he wasn't like being mean, but like he was definitely like poking fun, and like Austin wasn't really sticking up for himself. And like I'm very like
I think he was just flirting, honestly. Like, I do the same thing. I punch people in the face when I'm flirting.
I'm sure you do. But like I'm very good at being in that place where I can like play fight back. I think like I feel like that's like my family.
That's like you were bred to do that.
Yeah, like my
Ew.
family. Ew, don't say that. My family is very that way. Like I generally like get along with people really, really well if we can like joke back and forth with each other like that. So I was like kind of sticking up for Austin. Like he would be like, you know, like,
I'm not
let's
weak
say-
and helpless.
He would say something like, you know,
I
like,
need a hero.
your shirt is so ugly, and I'd be like, you're so ugly. Like not like that, but like better, like bantery, funny.
No.
Anyway, so I stuck up for you, and I think you appreciated that.
Don't
Because
think
I
so.
remember you
No.
specifically saying something along the lines of like, I like this guy, I should keep him around or something. I was like,
Yeah, that doesn't sound like me.
yeah, that absolutely happened. So anyway,
Me say that about you?
then So then what happened? Oh, well then I was shooting a music video in Northern California.
I don't want that.
And we were like vlogging behind the scenes, and I had never like vlogged any before. I'd never had a YouTube channel, never thought about having one. And I decided like it was a lot of fun. So I was like, maybe I should start a YouTube channel. That seems stupid, but fun. Like, why not? And then he was literally the only person I knew that like had even ever had a YouTube channel. Like never at all had ever made a video. So I just said, hey, do you want to hang out? Let's go to Denny's. And we sat there and talked about it, and I told him I wanted to be on YouTube, and that my company also needed an editor, and so, yeah.
And then here we are.
We weren't even friends, though, at first.
No, because you were trying to use me to become a YouTube star. Now look at you, bitch, it's because of me.
No, we weren't really that good of friends.
No, I hated you.
Because you did not hate me at all. We just weren't that good of friends, because you were dating a certain someone at the time.
Can we not talk about my dating life? Okay, we've already made videos about it. It's already out there.
You were dating a certain somebody. Actually, what happened is that you were dating a certain somebody else before, and then you were single, and then you started working.
Can we just talk about that video he made? Oh, I can't. You're not gonna comment further? Okay.
I cannot confirm nor deny. No, but no, you were. So he was the first one, and then obviously the second boy rolled around, and you started dating. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I met him, and he was nice. And you guys were cringy as fuck.
No, really?
You really were. Like,
really?
Okay.
Really?
I'm sorry. Do I have to bring up something that's cringy? Because I can. I have.
Just do it. Why not?
Remember when you did like "Love Is an Open Door" or whatever?
No, I forgot that. No.
Your mind was protecting
My
you from
brain.
that? Oh
my
God.
brain had deleted that file. You just hit undo.
You did.
Shut the fuck
Wait,
up.
I'm sorry.
It's not on the internet anymore. You can't find it. But I will say that me and this boy did Love is an Open Door from Frozen, and we lip synced to it. Not even like really sang it, just lip synced to it and posted it on YouTube. Again, doesn't exist anymore. True fact. You won't be able to find it. But that was a thing. Okay,
so I was not only like, because the thing is at that time we didn't have a channel together. Mm-hmm. Again, we weren't even like that good of friends.
No, we weren't really.
You would come over and we had, what do you want?
Donut.
Oh my God. You would come over and we had equipment and everything, so you would film there. So I was there when you filmed that video, and I could hear you guys singing through the other room. It was so funny. Like, looking back and thinking how different of a person you are now.
Sorry, can we all just take a moment to...
Oh, that smells good,
children.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, this smells like that cake that we made. This smells like the sugar.
Oh my God.
When we were just sifting sugar. That's what it smells like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, no, but like...
Talk about more embarrassing things about me.
When that all happened...
like meeting me now, like where...
Yeah, like you're a completely different person. Because the thing is that you kept dating...
I'm much fatter now.
Oh my God. You kept dating that boy, and it was...
cringy the whole way.
Cringy. And then it didn't end in the best place.
No.
Shall we? Is there any... You want to elaborate on that, or should we leave it where it is?
Well...
Has it ever been said publicly?
I've said it's happened to me before.
Oh, that you were...
That I was cheated on! Okay.
That's
out the bag.
Okay.
But... Here's the thing.
Oh boy.
No, here's like the real tea. It didn't really affect me. Isn't that bad?
Well,
like, I feel like if you're dating someone for like 5 months and like, you know, if you find out like they cheated on you or something, like you should like really like feel it. And I don't know if like I put up protective barriers or if maybe I just didn't like him all that much. Maybe I really knew that. Anyways, then cheated on me and I really didn't care. I just wanted to like kind of rub it in his face, so I did. Sorry if you're watching this video. Was not planning on talking about this, but hey sis, how are you? No, it was like 3 years ago. I was a child. He was a child. I should choose my words more carefully.
A child.
I was 19. He was 18. We were so young and stupid. It was my first like real boyfriend. So that's that on that.
Anyway, what I was getting towards is
what were you getting towards?
Obviously, so then he cheats on you. You break up, and then like for a while, for like a few days or whatever, you were in a very like, you know, dark like place. Like
that's when I found Christina Perry.
Yeah.
Again, not really hurt by this whole thing. Yes, I don't think so. Maybe there was.
Well,
no.
you like, I remember you venting to me about it. You vented to me about it on Snapchat. I bet if we scrolled up to our Snapchat chat,
oh my god,
it's probably one of the first.
It's probably not that far away because I don't go on Snapchat anymore.
Yeah, but we Snapchat a lot in between. But anyway, so it's like he talked to me about it, and then at one point we were working on something. Like you came over to edit something, and you just like randomly were like, "Do you want to hang out?" And I was like,
"Really?"
Yeah, and I was like,
"Why was I that?" Like I guess I was just like cringy. It was like my face. Like I did.
Why is it cringy to ask me to hang out?
I don't know.
Okay, wow. He like was like, "Do you want to hang out?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." And I didn't have a car at the time, but you did.
Maya had the turntables.
Yeah, honestly. So we got in his car and we drove, and I just remember you putting on music, or like you had me put on music, because I was like, I thought that I was like asking you like what kind of music you like,
and I was like, I don't.
And I think you didn't tell me, because I probably would have like put it as a red flag. I probably would have seen it as a red flag, because I kind of do when somebody tells me they don't like music. Like it always is like a,
okay, well,
what's wrong with you?
Let's just talk about that for a second. Because I don't really not like music. I just need like an emotional connection.
Yeah.
It's kind of like seeing boys.
Oh boy.
It's like I do need like the emotional connection. Otherwise, what's the point?
I guess I remember just putting on, we listened to Don't Stop Believing by Journey.
How the frickety doo-dah do you remember that?
I just remember, because I remember us singing it together. It was so funny. It felt, you know why I remember that, actually?
I like how you're just ignoring me being really funny right now.
I'm trying to have a genuine moment. The reason why I remember that, probably so specifically, is because when I lived in LA, I didn't really have many friends. Like, I moved here with my friend Monica, and I knew Jordan, who's my ex, and I knew like a couple people. Why are you giving me this face?
Because you said you're trying to have a moment.
Okay, I'm trying. So I didn't really have any like a lot of like good friends or anything like that. I didn't really like do a lot of crazy fun things. I just kind of like did whatever. And that just reminded me of like of high school, I think, when like I had a lot of friends, and I, you know, okay, wait, I want one of my donuts. I got special ones for myself.
Nice. Just trying to be nice.
I got I just had a lot of friends, and we would like go out driving, and we would like listen to music, and I think that just like reminded me of it, and I just felt so like good and alive.
Yeah.
And oh my god, Krispy Kreme. We went to Krispy Kreme together on our like first.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Wait, because okay, so here's what happened. We drove. And then you had to go to work, which you still worked at Hollister, because you were working with us kind of like part-time, and then
Don't call me out.
And then you were going to Hollister, so you had to go to Hollister to work. And then a friend of mine, Britta, she was in one of our videos.
Oh my god!
Britta, she was performing at a place in Burbank, and I went to her show. Yeah, I went to her show. And then afterwards, I met you at the Krispy Kreme in Burbank. We got a dozen donuts, sat in the parking lot, we listened to Weird Al.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you ate more donuts than I, like, thought you could. Mm-hmm. And I was so, like,
I ate, like, 6 or 7, maybe 8 donuts.
It was, like, a disgusting amount.
Yeah.
And I got an extra dozen, and I brought them to a party that was happening after the concert or like the little show.
But you went and got like the assorted dozen. Like I was only chomping on these babies.
Oh,
I think it's classic something chocolate, not custard filled. That is.
I love the custard.
That is a whole different kind of evil.
It's so good. There. But yeah, so we sat there, and then we went to the party.
Yeah.
We brought the donuts. That was the first time you met Monica too.
Oh, I love Monica. You guys love Monica too.
That was
if
so
you
funny.
know who we are, you know who Monica is. And if you don't, then you're dead to me.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I love you guys.
So yeah, there's kind of a full circle moment.
Yeah, well, now you just told this whole big story that took about 10 minutes about how we met. Again, he loves to talk. We should also tell you that we aren't dating.
Yeah.
Even though he loves to tell this big, long, romantic story about how I was with another man and then we became friends and everything. That's where the story ends.
That's where you secretly fell in love with me.
That is not where that happened.
And it's just been tormenting you for the last, how many years? 3?
Do not make me call you out right now. Because I don't think we've ever talked about this before.
You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, we are talking about this right now. This is some juicy content because we've never actually talked about this before. And now I'm like not really sure where to say it. But you liked me.
Yeah.
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 Like we became best friends.
Yeah.
We started working together. And not even a month later, like I was like living with you guys.
Yeah. Well, you living with me and Monica.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
Multiple people. And at some point, like, I told you, hey, like, listen, I'm not, like, really into you like that. And
That's because you were
but I
flirting with
like
me.
you.
But you were flirting with me.
I don't believe that
Yeah,
for
you
a
were.
second. No, because Austin Burke does not know how to flirt, okay? Trust me. I know. Get alcohol on me and maybe. Okay? But I didn't start drinking until I was 21.
No,
True
but
fact.
you not only were you flirting with me, but we were spending all of our time together.
Okay.
We were
so,
spending, like-
are you admitting to it then?
Well, yeah, I know it happened. Yeah, but so I mean, we were spending all of our time together, and you had been like flirting with me.
Don't believe that for a
You
second.
totally were,
I
and
don't
you know,
think-
kind of made it seem like you were interested in everything like that. And so then I thought that there might have been something.
Mhm.
I told you I liked you. You said you didn't feel the same way. I said, fine, bitch, whatever.
And then we went to bed we went to sleep in the same bed.
Yeah,
Because we
shared.
shared a room at the time.
Yeah.
Not like that. Okay, get your head out of the gutter.
I
But
can't even finish this.
literally had that conversation and was like, okay, good night. And then we both like turned away from each other and was like, this
Yeah.
is awkward.
Yeah.
And we've never talked about it.
No, not
Never have.
Not
Never.
on camera. Not really at any other time.
Never in life. Not in life. We haven't talked about this in person.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
It's not. I mean, it was just like, you know, it was fine.
Yeah, it was what it was.
I wasn't like hurt. Really.
Oh, you were destroyed. I was the last crush you ever had.
That's
bitch.
not true.
Oh.
You don't know if it's true. You can stare at me all day.
Well, here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
He loves to do this. Is it not true, or is it that I don't know if it's true? Because
it could be both.
It could be both, but that's not what the truth is. What is the truth? I feel like Oprah. What is the
Are you gonna
truth?
try to cut in that there? I don't entirely even know.
Have you had a crush since 2 years ago when we moved into a place together?
Kind of. I mean, not really.
Do I know who it was?
I don't think so.
Come on, tea, sis, get the tea.
No, there's nothing to really say about it. Like, there's been, because the other thing is like, I don't really like.
You haven't crushed in 2 years?
No, but I don't.
Oh, that's
ever
heartbreaking.
Like, even like when I told you that I liked you, like it wasn't like
No,
intense.
you were head over heels, passionately like writing Mr. Patrick Burke in your little journals.
Okay,
and
I'm
diaries.
sorry. You can be Austin Broderick. Thank you.
Okay, wait. Listen, if this is not a moment to comment down below, this is now
Yeah,
the
whose
moment too.
name?
What would it be? You know, if you were shipping us, would it be Austin Broderick?
Which I know none of you ship us, so you know.
Is your aunt watching?
Oh my god.
Or is it Patrick Burke? You decide. And if we get 100,000 comments, we'll get married in real life.
Oh, wow.
It's on video, shake on it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not.
We're already
Christina
married.
Elijah.
It's like we're already married. That's the stupid thing. Like people like to joke that we're dating, but the reality is like it's literally like we're just an old married couple.
Yeah.
Like
we're at
like,
the point in our marriage where we like seeing other people.
We're in other bedroom. We're in like
separate bedrooms. Yeah.
We just like live together.
We
and,
bicker.
Like, yeah. Well, you bicker.
We love to bicker. He joins in. He does this whole thing where he just. And I go rah, 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 and he just goes.
You literally do that though. You like because he has like okay like you.
No.
But you do. You definitely are a
No, I don't want to
you
get
kind of like
this.
come at me a lot. Like you get annoyed about little things or whatever. Because like I'm really like an easygoing person. Like there's not a lot that can really like annoy me or piss me off or whatever. Like I think friends of ours have joked that like if they killed someone, they'd come to me and I'd be like, okay, let's sort this out.
It's
like,
true. If you
like,
kill anyone, talk to him.
Like, because, like, I guess it's kind of coming from the fact that, like, you know, my dad was a lawyer and all that kind of stuff, so it's just, like, who I am to just, like, be okay and chill about things.
Yeah.
And so when you come at me, I always look at it and I think, like, why? Like, I would never get annoyed about this, but you get annoyed about the most tiny things.
I'm not going to say any names or anything, but, like, I grew up around a figure that, like, you know, was very specific and certain about everything in their life.
You just really... That was the vaguest answer I've ever heard.
Well, no, I mean, that's not the answer.
Okay.
But there was somebody like that who was very particular, and I was just kind of trained that way to be very particular, to want things as is, to want you to do things when it's time to do it, and you refuse. You're like, I go, oh, hey, can you, like, you know, load the dishwasher? And he goes, the fact that you want me to means I will never.
Okay, that's not what happens. But,
well,
like,
in my world.
But, like, but the thing is, and I understand the point of, like, you know, you want to have structure, you want to have that.
I love
but
structure.
To me, I feel like living life means just... You know,
being all willy-nilly?
Well, not willy-nilly, but like enjoying your time and just like whatever. Like the thing is that even though you're structured about like things like I don't know, like you're structured about like chores and like waking up and all that kind of stuff. You're also, I think, kind of really structured about like just like life in general. Like I don't know, like you're very like regimented.
Well, let's just say I grew up in the military. We had to fend for ourselves back home. I had to take out a couple siblings to get where I am today, and I won't mind taking you out as well.
Please. No, but you're just like very, you know, that's just how you are. So like little things will like set you off. And the thing is it's like, I think it's ineffective because it's like, if you like snap at me or yell at me, I'm not going to like respond to that. I'm just going to go, okay.
Sometimes I just want to fight. Okay, because listen, like, I'm a happy person, if you guys don't know. I am often very happy or very, like, whatever. But I think anger is, like, another emotion just to add another layer to your life. I think, you know? Like, you could live your whole life in, like, a one note, you know, a C chord, and everything's, like, all hunky-dory.
You're just now you're just trying to show off the fact that you've been playing piano. You're like, ooh,
shut up. No, I don't. I don't play
I'm a
piano.
C chord.
Or, like, you can express all of your emotions and, like, yell at people and karate chop others and be like, flavor, bitches!
I just
like
think it's so silly. Like, I look at it and I think that is so silly.
Well,
that's just me. I don't know.
You're weird as all get out. You don't show your emotions ever. You haven't crushed.
No, that's not
years.
true. No, but like I want to just correct. Hi. Correct. I want to correct that. I don't generally show my like bad emotions like anger or sadness or things like that. But like I show my like normal emotion. Like when I'm happy about something, I'm happy about it. Like I'm not like one note.
No, you kind of are one note.
Oh, I'm so not, and you are not giving me any credit right now.
Okay, yeah, if you're like happy or like you're just like hanging out or whatever, like I don't know what that emotion is. But like, if you're just like hanging out or whatever, like
First off, I definitely show that I'm happy or that I'm known for being like laughing really, really loud. Like people always comment on that about me.
yes,
like,
because you try to make up for other people's laughter.
No, but I don't really. No, it's not that I'm fake laughing though. It's like if something's funny, I just laugh. I just have a loud laugh, and
you
I
enhance
know
it for the scenario.
But it's not necessarily even like enhanced.
Well,
it's just
I know. And I think you don't know anything.
You don't know anything.
I think that with my short-term memory loss, it really amped up my other 6 senses.
Yeah.
And I think that I can really tell when you're laughing is real or not. Like, listen, I'm really good at smelling now, hearing.
Oh my God.
My vision is really great.
No, when
my
I
taste, my touch, and my hearing Patrick laugh.
No, when I want to give someone like credit for something.
Okay.
Oh wait, I want one. Okay. Like when I'm like gonna like laugh at someone for something, but I don't really even like laugh that much. I probably just like, oh my God, that's so funny or whatever. Like I just like say that instead of actually laughing. Where like if someone makes me laugh, I like laugh out loud. I laugh really hard.
Yeah. Well, he's easy to please.
How dare you?
But he doesn't fall in love often. So listen, boys. This is a disclaimer. If you want this big hunk of meat,
okay, so many things are wrong.
then you just gotta be really funny and make him laugh a lot, and then do the impossible and make him fall in love with you.
I was just explaining this to somebody who I think it might have been crushing on me. I think you know who.
Okay, continue.
And like this person was asking me about like if I date or like what is, you know, what I, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, honestly, I don't know, it's just like not something that I'm worried about right now because I work a lot, and when I'm not working, because like not only do I have like a normal job, I'm like running a company, making shit, producing shit, all that kind of stuff.
YouTube stuff.
Then it's YouTube, which is like a whole nother part of my life and career and all of that. And when I'm done with all that and I just want to like relax, I'd rather spend time with my friends. Like I'd rather be with you and Blake and just like watch TV.
Yeah, but your friends don't hold you at night.
I don't need to be held. Oh my God, that's the thing. I actually don't want that. Like at night, that sounds like a nightmare. It really does. Like I will be sweaty, I'll be uncomfortable. Like, stop giving me those eyes. It's so stupid. I do not care really. Like even if I was dating someone and we slept in the same bed, I would not want to cuddle all night. That sounds like a nightmare.
Well, you don't have to do it all night. It's not about that.
But I don't crave like cuddling. Like, I know you do. You're, like, always like, oh, I want someone to cuddle. Like, I don't feel that.
Have you read my text messages?
Oh, my God.
How dare you call me out like this?
No, it's just that you talk about it all the time, especially when you're drunk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, I don't need that. I don't care about that. Not to mention, like, if I was dating someone, I know for a fact that they wouldn't be my number one priority, and I don't think that's fair.
No, I'm at that point, too, where it's like, listen, you're not my number one priority because I actually want to do a lot of things with my life, and you can absolutely be a part of it, but like there's like when I dated 3 years ago, it was like priority number one, and that always came first above anything else, and I never want to do that again because after those 5 months, I got done and I was like, wow, I haven't done anything with my life, and I'm upset about it.
Yeah.
In 5 months, you can't just waste 5 months of your year, you know, or however long you date someone.
Because like you do things, but you don't really do. Like I don't know. And if someone came along and they fully got it, they're like, yeah, I just want you to be a part of my life too, and they like hit all the other boxes or something, maybe. But
what are your boxes? What other boxes they hit?
I don't have like specific boxes. It's just a matter of like
you want them to hit your box.
Okay. That's disgusting. I don't have like a specific checklist. I can't tell you. I don't have a type. I don't have like anything. There's no like specific.
There's no parameters.
Obviously there are parameters of what's attractive. Like yes, people who are funny, people that can hold a conversation, people that want to be
smart.
That are smart.
Yeah,
that
you can't date someone who's dumb.
No, I couldn't.
That's why we'll never work out.
Oh my God. No, I truly couldn't date someone who's dumb. I mean, that's just the truth. Someone who's smart, someone who's like, has a goal, whether or not, like, it doesn't have to be a huge goal. They don't want to have to rule the world, but, like, I want them to be passionate about something and care about something.
Oh, I so believe that. Like, we were talking earlier, I'm not saying any names, but about this boy who is very, very, very pretty and dumb as rocks.
Ooh, wait. Just... Oh! Okay, sure.
Okay.
That's funny.
Very, very pretty. And, like, I've hung out with him. We went on a hike. Oh, no, I'm too specific.
You can't say that.
Well,
actually, you've hiked with a lot of boys.
I actually have. I think it's fun.
You hike with a lot of boys. What a good euphemism.
I don't really get it. But anyways, he doesn't really seem to have, like, any goals in his life. And I think, for me specifically, I was like, that's not really attractive.
That's not really true, though. Because he has something he's working towards. I think the question is, how viable is that? But then again, I don't even care.
With that specifically. But there's so many boys that are like, I just want to, like, get really good at retail. And you're like...
No, because it's like, I don't even care about that. Like, if you're working, it's more like... There are people that come out here to Los Angeles specifically, and they just really, like, if you really were to pin them down, all they would end up saying is that they secretly just want to be famous. Like, and that's not, like, a thing, you know? It's like, that's not how you get to that point. Fame is, like, an accident on the way to doing something else. So, like, if someone tells me...
On your way to doing something that you love.
Right,
you know?
So if you tell me, oh, I want to be a musician, I want to be an actor, I want to be an astronaut, whatever, like, if you get famous because of one of those things, that is awesome, but you should also be looking at that and going, if I never get famous, I'm still going to be happy. Like, if you're an actor who can pay all their bills and, like, is living a comfortable life, but you're never actually famous... then that's being a successful actor. Whereas, like, there are people that would admit that that's not enough for them because really all they want is to be famous.
Yeah. Which is not a...
It's not
You'll never get what you want. Yeah, it's not a motivator. No, it isn't. And that's the people who fail.
Like, it's people who are focused on... People are focused on, like, trying to be famous or trying to be the right personality or whatever instead of just being good. It's like, just be fucking good. Like... That's the thing. I would want to date someone who, like, views life like that and is good at what they do, too. Like, that's another thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, that, if that person says, let's say they want to be an actor, if they want to be really good at that, they want to be, like, the best actor they can be, the likelihood that they're going to be super successful and probably famous is higher because that's their goal versus, like, being just like, oh, I want to be, like, super famous or blah, 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 like, whatever. It's just, like, I don't know. It's just not for me. I get, like, people are on their own journey. They can go do that. It's just not someone who I'm going to be with. Like, so, But, it would be very tricky to pin me down, for sure. Do you have a joke you'd like to insert?
No, I think my eyes say it all.
Okay.
I think we should probably wrap this up.
Probably. I'm so full, guys. Like, I should never eat this much again. Like, I'm kind of, like, holding my stomach, partially because it hurts, but also because I literally feel like I've put on, like, 10 pounds, and I'm like, need to cover it from the world.
Yeah.
There's so much leftover food. If y'all want some food, just show up at our place. We got plenty.
Show up. Address is in the description. Let's see who checks the description.
Oh my god.
This was our first mukbang ever. And I think it was a success. We
had fun.
Way too much. I had a lot of fun. And the thing is, like, we could totally keep talking.
Oh, like, I mean, I could talk forever.
No, I know you could, but I said we. Okay, because we all know you could talk. The thing is, like, we could talk forever, so, like, eventually we had to be like, okay, we're done, I guess, now. But yeah, by the way, guys, okay, had a lot of fun today, but up and coming, we want to do a Q&A with you guys, because I feel like you guys, like, we could sit down and talk, but I just kind of, like, want to answer you guys those questions that you have. So, please comment down below any questions that you have, and we could do another mukbang to answer them, or we could do something else. So, like, let us know how you want us to answer those questions. I'm
sure some of the stories we shared today will spark some questions. Spurk? That's not a word. Spur some questions?
Spark? Is that kind of like Burke? Is that kind of like Patrick Burke? Did I win?
you literally will never win.
I will always win.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
My ass hurts from sitting on this ground, by the way.
Well, that's why I've been, like, fidgeting.
But, like, my ass is, like, numb. And not the good kind.
Alright, well, that's a great time to end this. So, I love you guys very much. Thanks for watching us eat food and listening to me burp up gases and stuff.
Yeah.
Let us know. Comment down below. Questions you have.
Did you like this?
Did you like it? Okay. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Trish, you're a queen and we love you.
See ya.